James's birthday doodle, 2002 to 2017, which about 15 years. July 22nd, 2002, I was the first came to 2204 Oxford Court, and I was being a baby born. July 22nd, 2003, on July 2003, I was my first anniversary, and I started with my age beginning. July 22nd, 2004, I was turning 2 years old, and I got Thomas toys. In July 26th, 2004, I went to see my new friend who was born that year. July 22nd, 2005. In July 22nd, 2005, I was turning 3 years where I was born, and that year I started to grow up. July 22nd, 2006. In 2006, I turned 4 years. That is where I was born in 2002. 4 years old. July 22nd, 2007. On July 22nd, 2007, I turned 5 years old while me and my parents went in the old church. 5 years old. July 22nd, 2008. I am turning 6 years old now, and I was getting ready for my first grade in September 2008. 6 years old. July 22nd, 2009. On Wednesday, I turned 7 years on my special birthday party. 7 years old. July 22nd, 2010. On Thursday, I just turned 8 years old, and I'm a big boy in 2010. 8 years old. July 22nd, 2011. Friday, July 22nd, I'm turning 9 years ago, back in 6 years, I think. 9 years old. July 22nd, 2012. In 2012, I turned a special 10 years ago from 2002. 10 years old. July 22nd, 2013. About 4 years ago, I was turning 11 years old on Monday. 11 years old. July 22nd, 2014. On Tuesday, I turned 12 years old, and I've got 4 days to go until when I started driving. 12 years old. July 22nd, 2015. I am 13 years old, and in 2 years ago, I was now a teenager. 13 years old. July 22nd, 2016. On Friday, when I was 14, and before I'll be going to Monacan High School. 14 years old. And finally, which is tomorrow, July 22nd, 2017. And now, this year, I am turning 15 years old, and I only had 1 more day left until next year. 15 years old. All the doodles that I found was my birthday turned ages. Thanks for watching, and make sure to leave us a comment and tell us about them. And also, click subscribe. Bye!